I could, to be honest, have been turning it into a frog's fingerprint this entire time, but I don't think I shall at the end of the day. Use strength and Gohan. I bloody warned you about this. Take the typhoon away. Okay. We do have to wake up now, sir. You are also dressed in orange.
From tougher stuff than you.
Give me a break, Piccolo. You know these Saiyans are too robust for their own good.
Hello. Hello again. Hello a third time.
Another clone, huh?
Clone at you.
They're a stubborn bunch.
It's just a bit of a red thing.
I'll keep this guy coming. Get Gohan somewhere safe.
Got very knives.
Knowing Goku, I bet he used instant transmission to get Gohan out of here.
Alright, now that Gohan's all safe with Bulma, finally focus on some fighting.
I want to punch everyone. You being green is...
Your face is turned red. Why are you embarrassed?
Well, it's turned brown.
I'm not.
Okay. Hey man, whatever you say.
Look, never mind that. We need to come up with a way to take care of this guy.
There are some relatively cute moments in this. I imagine they hit better if you're like, if you've been into Dragon Ball. But for now, I need only focus on the clone of Frieza that they've made to harass unconscious men in the street. Only you can defeat Smelly Leonard at this point. And I think that's pretty cool of you to be able to do that. Okay? Look, never let anyone tell you it's not that good. Right. Now that I do have that, I can test the theory of the ancient man. Because I wanted to check, didn't I? I need to go right. Do. Let me do. Right, look. Do. And will that... Okay, I would need to wait for it to fall down significantly further. I can't charge up my Grumbus machine anymore. But you can see what I was going for, right? It's a bit more of a timing thing with Yamcha than perhaps I might like. But that's certainly not going to help. And I weakly tried to substitute it with Funny Michael's entire organ-busting brigade. But it didn't do the job. But this will. What's this, I hear you ask? Well, first of all, right, and then secondly, you're not in the sky anymore. Don't hop. Right, who hops? Idiots, probably. No, right. Funny Michael. Right, you've betrayed Funny Michael at this stage, and I have to take your life. I have to. It's not my choice anymore. It's the sanctioned worm of the evening. Okay. Yeah, look. This time. There we go, look. It can hit if you let it. 30-hit combo, look, and you go in a building. That's how I enter every hotel. Just a comic relief character pummels the shit out of me.
Now that the clone's out of the way, we should go see Bulma.
Probably should, yes.
Great. I certainly am hungry.
Is there a reason we couldn't have just cut to you already there? We just really needed to know that Goku was hungry at the time.
Dad, you're here. And so's Piccolo.
Hey there, Gohan. Doesn't look like there's a scratch on you anywhere.
Goku, can't you show a little more concern for your son's well-being?
I checked for scratches.
Yes, but Gohan's pretty strong. He looks like he's ready to fight. Besides, you should know that. I mean, you're the one who's been training him recently.
Yes, I have been raising your fucking son.
Yeah, but he's still got a lot to learn.
Can't even turn green.
So,
Or read
let's look at what
minds.
happened. I want to fight too.
And his arms don't go.
Yeah.
Can't fire a slow orb. Got a lot to cover.
Here's the thing. I know you've linked with Dad and the others to fight and everything, but I should apologize. I feel bad that you got dragged into all this.
Nobody's
From
thought to
now
do
on,
that yet.
I'll be fighting too. But we're still gonna need your help.
Nobody questions how the orb feels. Orbs have needs, and it's about time somebody started crying about it, alright? Feel bad. Feel bad for the orb. Sam, have you in here while he's recovering, just to have you in here at some point at all. Because, to be honest, I feel like I kind of found my loadout just then, with all the boys who we had already. Not great with any of them in particular, but I can land hits at least, convincingly. I'm figuring it out. So,
There's a clone of me too, huh? I guess this means I'll be fighting myself.
well, fortunately I know all of my own weaknesses, and this will be a great training
When was this
opportunity.
clone made, I wonder? How much of my information has been copied into its cells?
Cell?
If it was made after Elder Kai helped awaken my hidden power, I might have some trouble taking it down. It'd really help me out if it was made before I pulled out the Z-Sword.
Or before? Yeah, you're just going to recap every...
Level
Yeah,
I
you
was
are.
at the last
You
time
are.
Frieza showed up.
You are just going to every event you've been present for, just rattle
You
them
don't really
off.
seem like you're gonna engage me in conversation, do you? There's no point in just standing here. I'll have to judge
punch
its
it a
power.
lot.
But I have to be careful not to get too distracted when fighting this thing.
Don't get distracted while punching yourself. Ends disastrously, I would know. I would know, and I can fine you for malcontent. Faintly dystopian as a sentiment, but I can do it. I'm not saying I will. You can trust me not to, unlike most of the people who would actually try to pass such a law. Yeah, that shit do anything for you? I did a little leap instead of the move I wanted to do. Okay, right, what's any of your... Oof. You've got some sort of fucking twisty go. Okay. There's that. Any other... Come on. When I swish you away, that means don't do all sorts of the stuff you... Aha. They don't tell you this in the instruction manual for FighterZ 28. But it's illegal to cry. Activate the... There we go. That's what I wanted you to... And then you just got punched into the floor by someone as of yet unseen. Something that's striking me in the process of all this is, like, you know, I picked this way of doing it because, like, there was story stuff in it, and it presented, like, an obvious structure to follow in terms of presenting a series. What we're seeing right now is the fighting at its weakest. Like, this is where the game mechanically really does not shine at all. So it feels kind of unfair in a weird way. If I had someone else with me doing this who I could fight against, believe me, I would be doing that instead. At this point. But unfortunately I must make do. I mean, I did start off this series by complaining about a bunch of things that the game did. So... hopefully, people who cared about the game have already run off crying, because that seems to be a thing that gamers enjoy. It's one of the things that gamers and Piers Morgan have in common, is just shitting themselves in response to mild criticism. You went on the other side of me, so I exploded, as opposed to the other thing I was planning on doing. Oh, flimpy! I can go absolute... Fuck me with your coins in the air. It's entirely not illegal for a fish to be the thing you know about in the future. Alright, there's all sorts of reasons why you might know about one. You're dead. Somewhat. Now that you've got no brain, would you consider joining the Funny Brigade? They're amusing. You could entertain millions. Or at the very least, 3 people in a shed. People in sheds need to laugh. And you could do it. Surely. Surely you'd jump at the chance. No. One day. Right, I'm not particularly interested in anything you've manufactured since the landing zone crisis, so I'm gonna go back to my previous setup. Fight an entire android, and then get done all of the crimes. You gotta get to do the crimes sooner or later, haven't you? Really, if you think. Nope, floating down, sort of. Yeah.
Starting to get the feeling.
Sure is a rock
Just
wall.
found the
Oh,
base.
there's a hole in it. Okay, didn't spot that. It's quite big. But who
Watch out.
knows?
Somebody's coming.
It's Leonard. No, it isn't.
So,
You're not Leonard, are
we're
you?
Here at last.
Are you secretly named Leonard? Don't try and pretend we don't know. He's not that poorly
Steve, it's
illuminated.
you. It's really you. So tell me.
No, it
do you have
isn't.
your old memories?
I'm not going to
You
tell you
remember
for
us.
something.
I can tell.
For some reason.
So what if I do?
Wait a sec. What are you saying? It means that you're the 16 that we've always known.
You're the 16 you knew for about a month and then he
Remember
blew
when
up.
we fought side by side all those years ago?
No.
Why are you helping the Red Ribbon Army? I mean, that's insane.
There is no need for me to answer.
There's some need for you to answer. Please,
Please
you're
stop.
going.
No, wait. We don't want to fight you, 16. Just walk away
Tough.
from this nonsense with the
It's
straight
that
waves
sort
and
of
the
game.
clones.
Your motives are not relevant. If you will not engage, I will.
They really want to sell you on this idea that motives aren't relevant so they could hold off explaining it at all for as long as possible to build intrigue. What? I don't like the look you're giving me, if I'm being honest. I don't approve of whatever's happened to your mouth. But I will defend you in the field of gold men, where all the gold men were found growing just in the wild. It's strange that they're plant-based. What are your thoughts on that? What impact will this have on the gold industry? Decimate. You are entirely not good enough. I hope you realise the power that I hold in my hand, in my little fingies. They're too strong for you. I can poke a hole through time. Yes, you'd better kneel. He's happy about
I
it.
knew it.
Finally,
You never
he can
planned on
poke
killing us
time.
after all, did you?
I'm glad for one.
Right from the start, you lacked that killer instinct. Had you figured in a flash.
It's like Goku
Just
said.
say that
16
from the
isn't
out.
fighting
He
because
just
he wants
punch.
to. And
He just wants
if he's
punch
being
excuse.
controlled
He
by
just
the army,
like
that-
could have diffused the situation. I keep skipping lines.
Apologies, but I cannot leave the army.
Leave the army anyway.
I cannot let that monster run amok.
Monster?
Yes.
Monstrous
the
Harry.
Red Ribbon Army's current leader, Android 21.
Fuck the bean bag chairs.
21?
There
Each
is.
one of them.
I have been complying with 21's orders. However, 21's personality is growing more savage by the day. Were I to leave my post,
Exactly. If you were to leave your post, she would never awaken again.
Hey, you're the researcher from before.
And you can
21.
fly.
in the world?
Oh
She's
no!
21?
The magical warrior of absolute helicopters. Not like controvertible helicopters, not like incomplete helicopters. How do you think she can fly? And in shoes, no less.
Curiouser and
With a zip
curiouser.
that's sort of attached. Why are you doing Alice in Wonderland? Krillin, what possible... Yeah, you're right, we'd be here all day.
But if you're Android 21, why did you save 18 back there?
Save her, please. I never saved her. I fed you those lies in order to avoid fighting.
I'm not at
Oh,
full power
no.
as of yet. But if you formed an alliance with Cell, that could prove troublesome. As for you, 16, I've had enough. You're nothing more than a treacherous pile of slag.
You slag.
I don't understand.
Like hell you don't. I know you activated the system. Also,
The
to give these
system?
nitwits an advantage, I know you linked a compatible soul.
And if I did?
How
Oh, using that tone with me? I thought my
How are
policy on
you
this matter was clear.
a necromancer? Sorry.
Continue to resist me. I will make sure that she is history.
No. Not
I
she.
see you still intend to side with the organics. So sad. Such wasted effort.
Have purple instead of organic matter. Behold, I'm pink this time. And a genie. Ooh hoo hoo.
What the?
That must be Android 21's true form.
It's an
So she
illusion.
wasn't even human after all?
She's an
That was
android.
established pretty early, Goku.
That,
Such
yeah.
a shame we must part ways so soon.
They
I guess
don't
we
necessarily
just farewell.
always catch that it's an asinine observation to have made. But
Stand in my way.
you are going to do the Orb of Death. Which is fair enough. If you can do an Orb of Death, you want reasons to break it out.
Such a defective personality.
Didn't you make him?
Get out of there!
Who made him if not you? No, to be honest, I'm used to getting blown up.
I'll save you!
Somehow.
Krillin, step aside!
No! He knows what he did! Let the fucker perish.
I'm gonna need your help with this one.
Oh no. Camathan Hamathan.
Do it!
No. It's never done it. If you ever ask the question, it didn't. Die because of an orb. It's very slow. It's very slow this time. Doesn't seem that powerful compared to some of the blasts we've seen today. If I'm to be brutally honest, I struggle to believe that was enough. Whoosh.
No, it can't be.
You can't have that
16,
fire be the only thing with
we were
frame
just
rate.
reunited.
Hello, I'm also
Oh,
here.
Are you crying for sweet 16?
This is a funny joke.
Oh, don't be sad. It's gonna be
Honest.
alright.
Is it?
Eat you right out.
Pardon? Oh, I said it didn't make sense, so my fingers
Last
attacked
attack must
me.
have taken its toll.
What's the matter?
She
You are
seems
a
to be
bit of a
part
robot.
margin, so I guess it stands to reason, although she has a tail for some reason as well.
We'll finish this later.
Wait, why did you destroy 16? I thought he was on your side.
She had the whole fucking
Listen,
monologue.
So I punished him, of course.
I was very clear,
Stopped while he was ahead.
alright?
I would have let him live, but he had to cross the line. Oh well.
No
That's
one
fine.
listens to
Now
exposition
there's
in
no
this
one
game.
left to oppose me.
You,
And now
Krillin,
I'm
are gonna get on
free.
Goku's
Step
case
myself
about
as
what
many
was
streets as
established
I
when,
want.
and then you're not even gonna pay attention.
Sound like a spoiled brat.
when an entire blood... No wonder 16 didn't want to explain anything. I wouldn't either. It's a thankless job. When he was stood looking at him in silence, he was probably remembering like 5 emails he'd sent covering all of this.
Let's tail him, Krillin. We can't let anything happen to Goku or his new friend.
Or his very important best friend in the whole world, the player. Sky.
Impressive, you are quite fast. Even when your power
Come on now.
I'm so sorry, but I'm not ready to snack on you just yet. Be a doll and unlock more of your power first because you are going to need it.
Your nose has gone wrong at that angle. I'm sorry to say. I'm gonna blow you up now. Goodbye from the sky today. Have a lovely evening. Fall in the ocean if you want.
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead.
Who's made you fall asleep?
Snap out of it! You're wasting my time.
What the...
Finally,
It's...
can't stand repeating this.
It's Henry the Grave Robber. Perfect Cell wakes you up after Son Goku falls in an ocean ASMR.
Heard of the Great Cell? I mean, I did try to blow up the planet.
You and like 15 other men that month.
But more to the point, who in the hell are you?
Who the Cell am I?
What is a living human soul doing inside of me? This is most upsetting.
I own your brain.
No matter. We can discuss this at a later time. For now, we have a fight to go and win.
Why am I didn't think it was your arc yet. So have a look around. I have your fingies.
Look what I found.
Hello. You're pink. Which you probably knew.
Don't tell me. You're the one who was linked with Goku earlier.
Why am I not now?
Oh,
Souls
impact of
can't
that
be
blast
in the
that
ocean.
sucked you in.
Yes, the blast was so strong you knocked the ghost out of his body and it possessed a famous villain
I suppose.
from the
It saves me the
universe.
trouble of hunting you down.
And now I'm going to stop you with my famous attacks. We're just doing this. We're just sort of going. We're just sort of going in a one-on-one fight, which sort of isn't the point of this game. Total detonation ball. It'll explode completely. Alright? Not just some of it. You'll get every bit of shrapnel you've ever wanted from observing this and marrying its aunt. And then I'll fly away. Quicker than you can say Persephone's arrested me. I want to shoot my... I want to do that. I want to do one of these. Come on, stand in it. We need to see them all. Boof. I don't know when I'll get an opportunity to be Cell at you again. I have won, you have not. Now I leave you here to rot. Merciful Franklin's we're pretending I didn't kick your ass just then, are we?
Just as I thought. Those who you link with become
I
stronger.
hate when games do that.
I could gobble you completely whole right now. But maybe
Beg
I
pardon?
should have you relink with Goku instead. Yes, he would be a much better meal. Oh, decisions.
No.
We have no choice. We must retreat.
Sulfur! Retreat like a ghost. You don't have eyes anymore. Go away now. The Phantom is among us.
Rats, you got away.
The rats did get away. All the Scoofers, they took away all of your cheese and then fled for the hills. They didn't flee for the hills. She'll go to the hills where the ambush is.
So, you can run all
You
you like.
imbecile, you
I'll
don't
be
even
dining
know
with
that there's a
you before
walrus
sunrise.
waiting there with a grenade launcher. and 52 knives. None of which it can use.
How is this even? She's on a completely different level than my power can handle.
We trounced her.
No power source on this planet is capable of that. There must be some kind of way. Perhaps.
Must be a
clones
way.
are more than just mere drones. They might be the weakness I've been looking for. Whatever the case.
Fuck the clones. Make them realise they're not here.
Quick.
Let's do it in the leaves. Hide in a tree. Dig a hole in the earth. The moles will take care of the rest. They've got the best hospitals, and Frieza's gonna fight us because of that. Hello.
You're back!
Hello, I've returned. We were in cell for some reason just then.
Really? Hey guys! Goku's friend is back!
Goku's best friend.
We were worried you kicked the bucket on us.
I did kick some buckets, but not, you know,
Where were you? Taking a walk around
not
the block or
capital
something?
TB, the bucket. I was fighting 21.
You took that robo-crazy person on all by yourself?
Well, alongside the perfect android.
Then, that strange power that I sensed earlier, that belonged to 21.
But in order to fight, you had to be linked up with someone. Is that right?
Yes.
Is there a fighter sleeping nearby?
No, it was
Not
Henry
sensing anyone that
Beringer.
fits the profile. Unless, of course, they're hiding their power.
Henry Beringer helped me fight the aliens.
Whatever the case.
Don't piece it together, whatever you do.
Top priority right now.
Easier said than done.
We did it quite easily, if I'm being honest. The game just pretended we hadn't.
Do you think she was just bluffing? I mean, come on. On a diet of junk food? It's mostly sugar, and the stuff doesn't fill you up.
Who cares about her dietary habits? How strong she can get. That's the problem.
The problem
Using
is you guys
the
are
idiot
kidding. Stop
beam.
already.
She can destroy us all. Alright, shut up back there.
You guys are good at sensing power, right? Feel out 21's location and send her to the scrap heap.
Have we evidence that she's made of metal at any point?
If only it were that
How does an
simple.
android turn into a pink woman with lasers?
We've been trying to figure out where 21 is
If
for a
we're
while,
honest.
but nothing's come up. I'm afraid.
Something's not adding up about all this. I think you and I have very different ideas of what an android is.
Probably keep her power in low gear. Just like Cell.
I guess Cell can
Oh,
do
well,
that then.
What doesn't turn up now will turn up later, they say. For now, let's focus on what we can do.
Punch more
Like rounding up the rest
men.
of the gang, right?
Yeah. Krillin's right. We need
And
a
the
bigger
and the
team for the
three
battle.
female characters that are in this game. Only two of which I believe I have access to. Oh no, tell a lie.
Just our luck. Vegeta's good at never
Including
being
Android
around
21,
when you
there
really
are
need
4.
him.
Of a roster of about 20.
He brags about being the Prince of Saiyans. He's the Prince of Bad Timing, if you ask me.
Oh, fucking got him.
Cut him some slack, Bulma. He'll turn up soon. I'm sure of it. Hey,
There's lots of.
I know.
There's so many Gokus to punch.
I'm pretty used to this link business. by
He's
now.
here all the
Maybe if I
time
focus
for
really
that.
hard, I can
Alright?
pinpoint
He
Vegeta's
won't.
energy.
He wouldn't dare miss it.
All right, here I go.
I've got clones of him at the very least. Let's find a boy now, somewhere in space and time.
Vegeta, all right. I got it.
You found him?
I've fished the man out of the continuum.
Come on, guys.
Now I'm
What
gonna
do you say
send
we go
my
rescue
soul
our buddy
into him,
Vegeta?
possessing him entirely. I'm gonna fling my shoulder pads at you. Be ready. Deflect it as soon as I do. You better be ready. I'm doing it now. It's the end of the episode. Goodbye.